Professor Zektheta's 12 tentacles trembled as she reviewed the final scores for Extreme Survival Course 101 at the Galactic Military Academy. Something had gone terribly, impossibly wrong. The 3 human exchange students who'd barely passed basic navigation and failed starship etiquette entirely had not just passed her infamous course. They'd broken every record in the Academy's 500-year history. There must be a mistake, she muttered, running the diagnostic for the 5th time. But the numbers remained unchanged. Perfect scores across all modules with completion times that shouldn't be physically possible. The next morning, she cornered the human students in the cafeteria. Marcus Rodriguez, Jennifer Park, and Ahmed Hassan sat together, casually eating what the scanner identified as potentially lethal capsaicin-based sustenance. "Explain yourselves," Zektheta demanded, slamming the test results on their table. "The Extreme Survival course has a 3% pass rate. The Krigith Warrior caste considers it a brutal challenge. You 3, you completed it while discussing something called football." Marcus looked genuinely confused. "Professor, was it supposed to be difficult? We thought it was like orientation or something." Zektheta's chromophores flashed indignantly. Module 1, Toxic Atmosphere Survival. The chamber fills with chlorine gas. You're supposed to construct emergency filters from the provided materials within 10 minutes or face unconsciousness. "Oh, that," Jennifer said, taking another bite of her jalapeno popper. "Yeah, reminded me of the time my apartment super mixed the wrong cleaning chemicals. We just held our breath and worked fast. Humans can go without air for a couple minutes, no big deal." "No big deal?" Zektheta's voice reached ultrasonic ranges. Module 2, Extreme Temperature Variation. The room cycles between freezing and boiling temperatures. Ahmed shrugged. "I'm from Dubai, and I've also been skiing in Switzerland. That was just Tuesday back home." Though Marcus did complain it wasn't hot enough to be proper sauna temperature. The professor's tentacles began typing frantically on her datapad. Module 3, Predator Evasion. We released 6 holographic raptors of Kepler 442b. They're perfect killing machines. "Those things," Marcus laughed. "They moved like my neighbor's chickens but bigger. Jennifer actually caught one. We were wondering if they were edible." "I was hungry," Jennifer protested. "The cafeteria food here tastes like cardboard." Zektheta pulled up the video footage, watching in horror as Jennifer had indeed wrestled a holographic apex predator while complaining about missing lunch. Module 4, Sustenance Procurement. You're meant to identify edible substances from a collection of 200 samples, 90% of which are poisonous. "That was just like foraging with my grandma," Jennifer explained. "She taught me mushroom hunting. If it's brightly colored, probably bad. If it smells like almonds but isn't almonds, definitely bad. When in doubt, rub it on your skin first and see if it burns." "You rubbed unknown substances on your skin?" "Just a tiny bit," Jennifer said defensively. "How else do you test stuff?" The professor's datapad showed Module 5, Psychological Endurance. This test subjects candidates to complete sensory deprivation followed by overwhelming sensory chaos. It breaks most minds within an hour. "Oh, like meditation followed by a rock concert?" Ahmed nodded. "I've been to Burning Man. This was way less intense. Plus, there weren't even any strobe lights." Module 6, Combat Medical Emergency. You had to perform field surgery on yourself while under fire. Marcus lifted his shirt, showing an old scar. "Got this when I was 12, climbing a fence. Had to stitch it myself because Mom would have killed me if she found out. Your simulation had way better tools and painkillers. Felt like cheating, honestly." Zektheta sank into a chair designed for a completely different anatomy. The final module. Hostile Environment Navigation. You crossed a field of living quicksand through acid rain while being hunted by territorial megafauna in 92% gravity. "Yeah, that felt just like hiking in Australia," Ahmed said. "Everything there tries to kill you too. Though your fake animals were way less aggressive than actual cassowaries." The professor stared at them in silence, then at her proudly designed Ultimate Survival Challenge. "So," Marcus asked hopefully, "do we get extra credit or something?" Zektheta's response was a sound no human had heard before, the Altarian equivalent of a breakdown. The Extreme Survival Course 101 was quietly retired the following semester, replaced with Remedial Cooking for Humans after 3 students were hospitalized trying to eat the standard cafeteria food.